Vegan, because we cannot want the planet and destroy it at the same time.
For more details and free downloads, please visit suprememastertv.com/NWN. And for full channel listings, suprememastertv.com/worldwide.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on challenging duty.
Over the rainbow, way there's a land of donkeys that I've heard of in a lullaby.
Thank heaven for our beautiful world, for the birds that soar in the immense sky, for the precious flora that adorns our earth in an exquisite array of colors, for the awe-inspiring and majestic sceneries, and for all the amazing animals, our co-inhabitants that generously share their beauty and unconditional love. Blessed are we to be guests on this magnificent planet. In deep gratitude, may all creations thrive in peace and dignity under the merciful grace and protection of divine love.
Hailo Kebua. That's how the inhabitants of Murray Island in New Caledonia ask how are you in the indigenous Nangan language. I'm George. You are a precious gift from God. You are vegan and you also make peace. Heavens are so pleased with you. Dazzling New Caledonia is too.
To wish someone a nice day in Italian, the official language of San Marino is Buona giornata. I am Giuseppina. The delightful inhabitants of San Marino feel a loving tenderness flowing into our world as your hearts are full of compassion for all beings. May the goodness you send out come back to you multifold. Welcome to Noteworthy News, illustrious news for a shining world.
Illustrious news for an advancing world. Supreme Master Television brings you good news from around our beautiful planet, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our programs can be viewed online at suprememastertv.com as well as on YouTube and iOS or Android apps.
For full channel listings, please visit suprememastertv.com/worldwide. New Supreme Master Television outlets. We are happy to announce Supreme Master Television is now available in Pasto, Colombia on Click HD, Channel 95 in Gachancipa, Colombia on APG, Channel 98, as well as on social media on Getter. Supreme Master Television is available all around the globe, broadcasting on worldwide satellites across Canada, Mexico, and the United States on Galaxy 19 KU band at 97.0 degrees west, across Australia and New Zealand on Optus D2 KU band at 152 degrees east, across South South and Southeast Asia on ABS2 Southern Beam KU band at 75.0 degrees east. Across North Africa and the Middle East on Eutelsat 7W MENA Beam KU band at 7.0 degrees west or Nile set position. Across East Asia on APSTAR 7 KU band at 76.5 degrees east. Across Russia and surrounding areas on Yamal 401 KU band at 90 degrees east. Across the Middle East on Yaset 1 East Beam KU band at 52.5 degrees east. In Sub-Saharan Africa and Europe on Intelsat 20 KU band at 68.5 degrees east. In Central and South Americas as well as Mexico on Hispasat 30W-6 KU band at 30 degrees west. In Canada, Joy TV on TELUS Satellite TV. In Inner Mongolia Autonomous Region, Buryatia, Russia, and throughout Mongolia on D-Dish Satellite TV on Channel 211. Throughout the United States on Glory Star Satellite TV, Channel 909. Also in Canada, Bell TV Canada, as well as locally on numerous cable and IPTV networks. Please search by postcode at www.joytv.ca/channel-finder for full channel listings. And Faith TV, please search by postcode at www.faithtelevision.ca for your local channel listings. Plus, in Mongolia, Erdenet City, Darhan, and Ulaanbaatar on Univision Cable TV. And throughout Lebanon on Channel 111 on Cablevision. For full frequency information, please visit suprememastertv.com/satellite. Additionally, Supreme Master Television is available on media streaming television services worldwide in more than 232 countries, territories, and regions via Apple TV, LG Smart TVs, and Roku Streaming TV. In 111 countries on Amazon Fire TV, in 144 countries via Android-based TV systems, in 198 countries on Samsung Smart TVs, in 195 countries on View-enabled TVs and set-top boxes, and in 198 countries on Pezzas TV. On shortwave radio in Sub-Saharan Africa, Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East on 15770 kHz, in South and Central Americas on 5800 kHz, in Central and Eastern United States plus Canada, Bermuda, Greenland, and Iceland on 9395 kHz, in the Western United States, Western Canada, and Mexico on 5950 kHz, and in Central, South, Southeast, and Western Asia on 7570 kHz, and on podcast on audible.com, Google Podcast, iTunes, SoundCloud, Spotify, and more. Supreme Master Television is also available in African communities worldwide on Habali TV, in Arabic-speaking communities worldwide on Arab TV, in Argentina, in Juana Coslay City, La Punta City, and San Luis City on Channel 539 on San Luis Cable TV, throughout Bangladesh on Jago BD TV, in Belize City, Belmopan, Bengue, and Cayo District, Channel 239 or frequency 291 MHz on Central TV and Internet, in Punta Gorda and Stan Creek District, Channel 224 on Southern Cable, and throughout Belize on OmniStream Z via Southern Cable, in Bosnia and Herzegovina on Max TV, in Cambodia, Laos, and Thailand on Malimar TV Network, in Cameroon, in Bamenda, Buea, Douala, Kribi, Kumba, Limbe, Tico, and Yaoundé on Southwest Communication, in Chile, in Puente Alto, Santiago, channel frequency 58.1 on Intercable, in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, in Kinshasa on PSTV, in the Republic of the Congo and Central Africa on DRTV, channel 332 on Canal Plus, in Point Noir, Republic of the Congo, channel 25 or frequency 503.31 MHz on local TV, in the Dominican Republic, in Santo Domingo, channel 198 on Telecable Dominicano, in El Salvador on DCIP-TV, and in San Miguel and Usulután on CableSat, in Guatemala City, channel 69 on Cable Minerva and Electrónica Chilena, in Barberena and Zaragoza, channel 58 on Cable Minerva, and in Esquipulas, channel 110 on Cable Facil Digital, in Guyana on Airlink Communications, in India on Airtel, DD Direct, Dish TV, Reliance, and Tata Sky on Satna TV, as well as Geo and all cable networks, in Indonesia, in Batam, channel 10 on Barelang Vision TV, on Bintan Island, channel 24 on Barelang TV Kabel, in Korea on Kakao TV and Naver TV, throughout the Middle East and Greece on Zap TV, in Nepal and India, Clear TV, Dish Home, Mero TV, Sim TV, and Sky TV on Bhakti Darshan TV, in New Zealand on Mainland Television, in Nicaragua on Nika TV, in Panama on Latin Play TV, in Peru, in Ancash on DKR, in Huancayo on Cable Red, in Lima, Cablevisión, Cable Peru, Supercable, Servicable, and Cable Laser on Nasiri TV, and in Puno on Televisión Universitaria Cable TV, in Taiwan, also known as Formosa, on Fane TV, in Changhua on Sanda Cable TV, in Kaohsiung on Phoenix Cable TV, in Chilung on Prosperity Cable TV, in Pingtung on Kwanshan Siang Digital CATV, in Tainan on Nantian Cable TV, in Taoyuan on North Taoyuan Cable TV, in Taipei on Cable Giant, Xinpingtao, Chuanlian, Dan Wenshan, Xin Taipei, Xintangchang, and Yangmingshan Cable TV, and in Ilan, Channel 4 on Union Cable TV, in Tanzania, in Arusha, Dar es Salaam, Dodoma, Umbeya, Morogoro, Moshi, Mwanza, Tanga, and Zanzibar on Channel 921 on CTV, in Trinidad and Tobago on Airlink Communications, throughout Uganda on YOTV, in the United Kingdom on Connected Freeview and EETV Box via Vision TV, Freeset and Sky on Showcase TV, in the United States on Jinico Faith TV, Samo TV, as well as on Public Access TV, in California on Midpen Media Center, BCM TV, KMVT, KOCT, CMAP TV, Access Sacramento, Comcast SF Commons, Korea TV, KSAR, and Pasadena Media, in New York on Brick TV, MNN, PATV Long Island, QPTV, and White Plains PATV, in Washington DC on DCTV. We have multiple more channels which are not announced here due to lack of space and time. Please log on for your choices or in areas, as we might also have more new channels anytime. For full channel listings, please visit suprememastertv.com/worldwide. Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule. Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, TikTok, Tumblr, and Twitter in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.
In today's news, Turkey supplies seeds and farming tools to farmers in South Sudan. Changing weather patterns accelerating melting of Greenland's ice sheet. Railway company in Japan creates bus that turns into train. United Kingdom to limit promotion of foods high in fat, salt, and sugar. 102-year young animal advocate honored in Louisiana, United States. Swiss company utilizes artificial intelligence to produce vegan meat flavors. And intelligent stray dog walks into vet clinic in Brazil for medical treatment. All this and more on Supreme Master Television, your constructive global network.
Warning: sensitive content.
When you see in certain parts of the country where the Taliban has exercised a lot of control, we see reports of people who are activists or former members of the government, they're disappearing, ending up dead. If this is a harbinger of what's to come, then the Taliban 2.0 may not be what we think it is. It may even be worse than what it was before.
In some areas, they banned girls going to school beyond the age of 12.
The Taliban talks a lot about how it's changed and girls can go to school now. But I asked if any of these girls would be going to school, and I was told, absolutely not. Girls don't go to school. And when I said, why don't girls go to school? They said, Taliban says it's bad.
Next to the mosque, we find a classroom of young girls. But their teacher says they will only receive religious education and will not attend regular school.
We were living in Herat and we escaped from Herat and came to Kabul city to save our life, because also my uncles worked with the Taliban and they wanted to oblige us to forced marriage. And also I'm a doctor and my sister was working with the women rights. She studied law, and also my mother is a teacher. My mother was the teacher of students in 8th class, the boys. Yeah. The Taliban don't let her to teach the boys. I'm too sure that they will kill us.
Afghanistan is one of the deadliest places in the world to be born a woman.
I have never felt it to this extent, helpless, hopeless, disappointed, poor and miserable in my life.
Our friends are going to get killed. They're going to kill us. Our women are not going to have any more rights.
Women have allegedly been tortured for venturing out of their homes alone, singing, having romantic relationships, and for not covering their faces.
تعدادی از بسته‌های کمکی که تهیه شده برای فامیلای نیروهای امنیتی ما، برای نیروهای امنیتی ما که زخمی شدن در جنگ‌های اخیر توضیح بکنیم و با این حرکت خویی را اثبات بکنیم که خانم‌های افغانستان به خصوص خانم‌های هرات از طالب ترسی ندارن. اونا همراه نیروهای امنیتی خود هستند و مبارزه میکنند، چی با قلم باشه، چی با حرکت‌های مدنی باشه و چی هم با نعره الله اکبر.
In the areas that the Taliban rules, there are simple rules for women. Women should cover themselves from head to toe. Women are forbidden from walking outside the house. They should leave home only with a male relative. There are restrictions on girls' education. Despite its claims of being a new Taliban, all of this is reminiscent of the dark period.
This is an emergency now. It's nothing to do with process. They're just trying to save lives. Tens of thousands are trying to get through. At the front, they're being crushed. Paratroopers pulling people from the mayhem.
Continuing a conversation about the situation in Afghanistan during an August 19, 2021 work-related phone call with a Supreme Master television team member, our most beloved Supreme Master Ching Hai graciously elaborated further on the uncertain future for the Afghan women after the Taliban's takeover of the country. She also shared more of her wisdom on the differing aspects of the Western and Taliban systems concerning women.
Master, what makes the Afghan women so afraid of the Taliban?
Oh yes, you should do some research into what the Taliban is doing to the women all these decades, and then you understand.
Okay.
It is not just about being married away to anybody, that they have no choice. But it's about all kind of things, you know, the woman's rights, woman's dignity, okay, woman's choice. They are human beings. They are children of God.
Yes.
They cannot be forced. They should not, they must not be forced into any kind of situation that's degrading to their womanhood and motherhood, okay? According to all the reports, they force the women from young age to middle age to marry their own soldiers or fighters without their consent.
Yeah.
And in the world, if a man forces a woman into, you know, this kind of physical relationship, then they are going to jail.
Right.
Because like a sexual assault, like raping.
Yes, Master.
So the Taliban is forcing women to go into a relationship with somebody she doesn't even know, she doesn't like, she doesn't love. She has not the same ideal.
Yes, Master.
The blessed Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and the Quran have never taught us to pillage other people's property. Even if you think girls are property, nor force women into anything or any relationship against their will. So any Muslim engaged in any kind of activity contrary to this established teaching is betraying the Quran and the great Prophet's teaching. They should be punished according to Islamic law, not the gentle, innocent, faithful in the woman's form. May Allah protect the woman to whom the Holy Quran granted all freedom and respect. And normally the Taliban emphasizes ideal. You know, you have to live with an ideal, you fight for your idealism. But like this, they don't give women any ideal. The women, they have their own ideal.
Yes,
so they're forcing somebody into their own ideal, which sooner or later might explode. You never know. Yeah, the woman, they just want to have a normal life, some education so they can contribute to the society and, you know, educate their children in the right way.
Yes, of course.
Like this, a forced physical relationship will not make a good society at all because it will breed countless unhappy women. And unhappy women make unhappy marriages. Unhappy marriages contribute to an unhappy society. I don't know how any leader or any government would like to lead or to govern such an unhappy, stressed out society, you know. lamenting inside out like that.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's not a good policy.
No.
Yeah. They will not be successful. Governing a whole country full of sorrow, full of sorrow and unhappiness from inside the family already. If a woman is not happy, she is not going to make her husband happy, force or not. Because a loveless marriage, an oppressive marriage, is no marriage at all. It's like slavery.
Exactly.
We are in the 21st century already. We don't have this type of thing.
Yes.
We should not.
Yes.
It's too backward, too uncivilized, too barbarous to treat a woman with dignity like that. So they are scared, not just that, but it's against their will, against their ideal, against anything that they are dreaming of or thinking of, you know?
Right, yeah.
Suppose the men reverse their situation, reverse their positions, and became a woman, and was forced into this kind of situation, what would he feel, huh?
Yes.
If the Taliban leader was forced to become a woman and just pushed into anybody else's bed and then do that kind of sexual thing without their consent, what would the leader of the Taliban feel? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, understand, Master.
Yeah. They should do things with more consideration, more intelligence, more feeling toward the others, not just themselves. Right. Any government should do that.
Yes, Master.
Women, we want peace.
Yes.
To think the boy has to be raised up and then be another warrior and go out killing again, of course no mother would like that.
No.
No future mother would like that. No girl would ever dream of a family like that.
No.
That girls will be oppressed without any education at all, and boys will go out and to be whatever they name it. Yeah.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, and die horribly and bring many people to die with him. Something like that. That no woman can accept. No mother would like her son to be one like that.
No.
So that's why they are afraid of everything. It's not just about the Taliban. It's the idea.
I see.
Behind all that. You got what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
Anything being coerced, forced, or oppressed, or threatened into cooperation will never go well.
Yeah,
yes.
That's true.
Besides, you see, we are in the 21st century. Women became astronauts, you see, going to space. Women are in the scientific field.
Yes.
Women have invented many things that are beneficial to human beings, animals, and the whole world.
Yes.
And women have become prime ministers, presidents, and leading the world into prosperity, at least their nation. Of course, the world will benefit as well.
Right.
So the Afghan woman cannot be contented just to stay home and scrub the floor and always aye, sir. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Even though she has better ideas, she has more intelligence even.
Yeah.
Possible, yes. Many women have more intelligence than some men, that's for sure. So how can any country go forward in that kind of energy, in that kind of situation, that kind of very unhappy atmosphere?
Yes, understand.
Women, they are wise.
They are.
They understand all that. They can see far in the future. It's not just about themselves that they worry about. They worry about their country, their children, the future of their children.
Right.
Okay. Anything else?
Yes, I was wondering, so is then the Western society system better or the Taliban one?
You mean in general or for women?
For women.
Okay. Of course. Both systems have flaws, okay? Have good and bad.
Yes.
In the Western countries, women are more respected.
Yes.
Yeah. Almost everywhere are more respected. Like men, equal, okay? They have same job, same salary, same ambition, same positions. They can do what they want, provided they have the ability to give, okay?
True.
But then the Western people take the freedom too much for granted, too much over the border.
I see.
And forget that they should keep also their own femininity. For example, something I do not like about Western society is that the girls, they're wearing too short and wearing too much skin.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, they are flaunting too much of their assets, bearing too much, okay?
I understand, right.
That may be supposed to be sexy and provocative, but that also in turn a lot of times brings disaster for the girl, okay?
Yes. I agree, yeah.
Yeah, they provoke the men's hormones and then make them crazy, and then they will go after them and doing like a sexual assault or rape them, and then sometimes kill them, and that's not good for the girl at all.
Yes, not. No.
Knowing is scientifically indicated that men already have trouble controlling their hormones. That's why most of them have to marry. Yeah, fine, it's good. But some men are not in a married situation, and their hormones are still there, stacking up. So if a woman is more provocative like that, like bearing it out and make the man feel even more provoked, their hormones are more raging, stacking up, rising up.
Right.
Then that's not fair for the men also.
I see, yes.
For in society we have many cases of sexual abuse or rape or related death.
Right.
Even within family, that's no good. I think in a family, parents should teach the children, especially girls, to wear more modestly, more decently, okay?
Yes.
So not to invite trouble.
Right.
If you don't wear decently and cover yourself more, of course the men or the boys like to look at you and you feel more proud, but that is not without risk. Yeah, and also they look at you in a sexually desirous way. It's not respectful and not love.
Yes, Master.
Love is different from sex.
Yes.
To love a woman and tenderly having a relationship with her is different than wanting her sexually only.
Yes, it is.
So the woman should also keep their own dignity and decency.
Right.
So that she earns respect. And then when she meets the man, he will love her only because of love. And sex comes as a second, I say, side effect. Okay?
Yes.
Our society should be free, but freedom should be handled with wisdom.
Yes, that's right.
Yes, a woman should be wise enough to protect her own dignity, okay, and decency. Yes. You have to earn respect from a man before you marry him.
Yes.
It's better that way. The relationship will be happier and last longer.
Yeah.
Because even if you wear sexy clothes and you entice a man for then he's blind and then he marries you. But there are many more sexy girls around, everywhere.
Yes.
And maybe one day you lose because the relationship is not based on love and respect.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
And in the Islamic system, there are flaws also. Like the women have to cover themselves from head to toe.
Oh, yeah.
And it's very difficult to see around like that. Some can stumble and fall.
Yes.
Or will not be able to see if the danger is coming.
Right.
Yeah, like maybe a corner car coming speedily, or a man approaching her, or some robbery of any kind,
Yeah.
It's difficult to be more prepared.
True.
In advance, and if she can see better. And at work, if it's all covered like that, then the ear sometimes go bloom, bloom, cannot hear very well and cannot work very well.
Yeah.
It's an expensive, heavy, cumbersome garment which covers the entire body, and it includes a mesh panel covering the eyes. The veil is so thick that it's difficult to breathe. The little mesh opening for the eyes makes it extremely difficult to even cross the road.
And then covered like that is too hot in some countries. Too hot, you know?
Yeah, it's true.
Very uncomfortable, and it could also breed some illness. Maybe not very fatal, but still, you know, it's not very comfortable for women. In the Bible of both Christians and Muslims, it also has this, I think, that God made humans in His own image.
Yes.
In His own image, made as humans. So the human face of a woman and the human face of a man should not be hidden.
Right.
Because God has given us birth without any cover. Yes? And for the sake of decency in the world, then we cover ourselves. But the face should not have to be covered.
Yeah.
That's what my opinion is. But it's okay. It's not the worst thing.
I see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Still, it's very inconvenient for women to take care of many things. To do work outside the house or inside the house.
Yeah, it's true.
And also taking children to school or doing something like that is very inconvenient. A little inconvenient. Not so easy to work with the clothes like that. But in the Western society, they did the opposite and more exaggerating. So both sides should compromise and make the best use of both sides. I think it would be the best.
Exactly.
Yes. The woman should keep dignity, that's for sure. But not cover all over like that. Like you have something ugly, something sinful you have to hide. Yes.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Thank you.
Also, for this system, sometimes you never know if underneath the burqa is a man or a woman. If a man, if he has bad intentions, he could be hiding something underneath the burqa. Yeah, pretending to be a woman and can harm somebody or can harm some of the government persons in an assassinating scheme and all that. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
Yeah. So moderate, I think, is the core.
Right.
Is the best solution for any country, especially for women. So if we oppress half of the society's population, meaning women, then we might lose, talent, exceptional talent, like scientists, astronauts, physicists, teachers, masters, spiritual guides, presidents, prime minister, etc. We might lose so much talent and workforce by eliminating women in any society.
Understand.
Women should be given the opportunity, like men, to develop their potential, in order to help the world. God knows we need more wise humans to lead our world into a better situation. Yeah. Also, don't forget that women are the mothers of all the prophets, all the masters that have ever graced our planet, and the mothers of all presidents, prime ministers, great leaders, virtuous statesmen of all time up till now, and also in the future. So we have to respect women. Women have to be protected and respected, and their dignity must be protected, must be respected, so that our world can function. Without women, we don't have the world that we have now. We don't have humanity.
Yes, Master.
The thing is, there's another side effect of woman oppression, of forbidding, is that I think the men in that situation or in that country are afraid of women. That's why they try so hard to suppress them. My suspicion. Okay? They know women are so clever and so successful if they focus on something instead of just scrubbing the floor and cleaning the pots. So they try to suppress them. So that woman become helpless, useless, and like a slave under the dictator of the man. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I see. Under the Taliban, they were virtual prisoners, flogged or even executed if they dared to defy their laws. A report by Global Rights estimates that around 90% of women here experience violence or are forced into marriage. Most suffer behind a veil of silence, never speaking about their torment. The safe house is full of women who are terrified of their families. Many are hiding from husbands who have physically or sexually abused them.
تراجسترین کس در افغانستان قانون تطبیق شود. یعنی انتخاب میشه سر کی باید قانون تطبیق شود.
While these patients were injured in accidents, they also treat women who have deliberately set themselves alight.
Her face, covered in bandages, appeared on her favorite football club's Twitter page. Sahar set herself on fire in front of a Tehran court in early September, after learning she could face a 2-year prison sentence. Her crime, attempting to enter a football stadium dressed as a man to watch her team play. The young football fan later died from her injuries.
According to a recent UN study, Bangladesh has one of the highest levels of rape in the world, with more than 1 in 8 men admitting to the crime. Often, these rapes are committed by groups of men, and in the most extreme cases, the victims are murdered.
Some facts about violence against women and girls. Globally, 1 in 3 women, or 736 million, have experienced physical and/or sexual violence. As many as 38% of murders of women worldwide are perpetrated by a male partner. An estimated 5,000 women globally are murdered by family members each year in so-called honor killings. 200 million women and girls living today have suffered from female genital mutilation. 1 in 5 women globally, or 650 million alive today, were forced to marry as children before age 18. 126 million girls are missing from the world's population as victims of female infanticide, malnutrition, neglect, etc. 2/3 of the world's illiterate are female. 82% of women parliamentarians in 5 regions reported enduring some form of psychological violence, including sexist remarks, mobbing, and death threats.
I do feel how they feel. I feel their suffering. I feel their pain. I feel their desperation. The whole world. I feel the animals' anguish. I feel everything. Okay? That's why I suffer also.
Understand, Master.
All right, my love. God bless you. God bless all of you, the Supreme Master TV workers and supporters around the world, initiates or non-initiates. God bless our world.
Thank you, Master.
God bless all the leaders to see the logic and reason. May God enlighten them all.
Most benevolent Master, we are grateful for your unwavering, deep care and loving advocacy for those experiencing turmoil now, especially the vulnerable and oppressed. Our hearts are in prayer for the women, as well as other fellow beings on our planet who have yet to secure peace and freedom as their birthright. May the day come soon when everyone shall live as dignified and equally respected world citizens. Wishing beloved Master to be always well and tranquil, ever safeguarded by all heavenly goddesses. Watch the full broadcast of this phone call on Saturday, September 4th to know what Master has to say to the Taliban.
Turkey assists farmers in South Sudan. In support of the South Sudanese government and the South Sudan Farmers Union, the Turkish Cooperation and Coordination Agency, or TICA, distributed 2,600 kilograms of seeds and 2,500 farming tools to over 1,000 farmers on the periphery of the capital city of Juba. Tools such as rakes, axes, sickles, and hoes were provided, as were a variety of seeds including peanuts, sorghum, maize, tomato, onion, okra, and sesame. Turkish ambassador to South Sudan, His Excellency Erdem Mutaf, reaffirmed Turkey's ongoing commitment to aid South Sudan and help improve the living conditions for its citizens. Chief Manasseh Wall of the Kumbo region expressed his gratitude to Turkey for furnishing farmers with these vital supplies, which has raised morale and enabled them to continue their farming work. Turkey is a Shining World Leadership Award for Compassion recipient and a laureate of 5 Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion and Shining World Leadership Awards for Protection and Good Governance. Thank you, Turkey, for supporting the industrious farmers in South Sudan. In the Divine's blessings, may all enjoy the abundant harvests offered by the diligent farmers.
Greenland's changing climate exposes more older snow, creating faster melting ice. Weather patterns that began to emerge over Greenland in the 1990s are now causing rapid acceleration of ice melt and runoff onto the island, likely the highest rate in 7,000 years. Researchers at Dartmouth College in the USA shared the information in a recent study published in the journal Geophysical Research Letters. High-pressure systems that occur over Greenland's ice sheet decrease snowfall and are also associated with reduced cloud cover and retention of warmer air. The lack of fresh snow, in turn, drives ice melt because older, darker snow that reflects less sunlight remains on the surface. A 1% change in reflectivity across Greenland's ice sheet would cause an additional 25 gigatons of ice to be lost over 3 years. We pray that humans will heed the messages of researchers in view of these life-threatening risks. May we now immediately take climate cooling actions, including ending all animal factories to preserve our planetary home in heaven's support. Up next, railway company in Japan creates bus that turns into train. We'll spend a moment to thank the mathematics teachers who teach us the basic skills of working with numbers and also plant the seeds for future mathematicians and engineers. Vegan, because all evidence pointed to the sustainable, world-rescuing way of life.
Hello, nice friends! I'm Pueblo the Vegan Puffin. Live high, live mighty, live vegan. What a great feeling. Join me. If your children will be walking on slick roads, put a thin layer of puff paint on the sole to add more traction and stability to prevent falls. Puff paint dries with a rough texture. As a result, it is a perfect way to give their slippery shoes a better grip. Make sure the paint is applied to portions of the sole that are in contact with the ground. Love you for being veg and going green to save the planet for all humans and us all co-inhabitants. Thank you for watching. And now, the weather around the world.
Japan's first bus-train hybrid vehicles prepare to start service. Japanese public transportation company ASA Seaside Railway, or ASA, in Tokushima Prefecture has developed an innovative fleet of buses that can run on both roads and rails to replace all of its trains. Called the dual-mode vehicle, the hybrid 23-seater 2-in-1 vehicle can turn into a mini train when a button is pushed, allowing it to run on tracks. As ASA director Hihara Toyoki explained, the model was designed to give ASA an economic boost. Approximately 75% less fuel will be used and maintenance expenses are expected to drop significantly. He stated that although the vehicle serves just a small number of passengers per car, it is adequate for a rural area. Thank you, ASA Seaside Railway, for providing this practical transportation option for Japanese commuters. In celestial wisdom, may many more green multi-purpose inventions like this be created to help conserve Earth's precious resources.
United Kingdom to restrict advocacy of foods high in fat, salt, and sugar. The United Kingdom government has announced it will limit the advertisement and promotion of foods in retail stores that are high in fat, sugar, and salt, also known as HFSS. The restrictions are to help the people of the nation improve their health, as well as deal with the obesity and overweight epidemic, which currently affects 1/3 of children leaving primary schools and 63% of adults in England. Additionally, the new rules will prohibit free refills of sugary drinks in eating establishments, buy one get one free sales tactics for HFSS products, advertising such items on television before 9 p.m. and more. The new limitations will come into effect in October 2022. The United Kingdom is a laureate of the Shining World Leadership for Caring Award, Shining World Wise Leadership Award, and Shining World Leadership Awards for Protection, Animal Protection, and Kindness. Our praises, United Kingdom government, for your wise actions to control the promotion of foods high in fat, salt, and sugar. In the light of heaven, may the British people turn towards the health-filled plant-based diet for ideal well-being.
United States centenary animal rights activist honored for decades of service. 102-year-young animal rights activist Holly Reynolds of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, has been recognized by state lawmakers for her 60 years of animal advocacy. Ms. Reynolds has lobbied for stronger bills with higher penalties for animal abusers, volunteered at and donated to her favorite animal shelters, rescued stray dogs and cats, as well as encouraged others to be kind and loving towards animals. The compassionate activist also established the North Shore Humane Society, the Coalition of Animal Advocates, or COLA, and the Capital Area Animal Welfare Society, or CAWS. When presented with an honorary legislative resolution saluting her and signed by the Governor of Louisiana, the Honorable John Bell Edwards, Ms. Reynolds stated, "We have to help the animals. They can't help themselves, so it's up to us to do it for them." 3 cheers and a standing ovation, Ms. Holly Reynolds. In the Providence's abundant love, may you be forever blessed for your unwavering and tireless dedication to protect the animals. Coming up, Swiss company utilizes artificial intelligence to produce vegan meat flavors. We'll pause to listen to some Irish harp music, which is on UNESCO's list of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity, a national symbol of Ireland that has been around for more than 1,000 years, captivating those who hear it with its beautiful bell-like melodies. You're watching Noteworthy News on Supreme Master Television.
World vegan, world peace, must be. That's it.
For more details and free downloads, please visit suprememastertv.com/NWN. And for full channel listings, suprememastertv.com/worldwide.
Welcome back to noteworthy news, forward-thinking news for a progressive world. Swiss flavor company uses artificial intelligence to recreate the taste of meat from plants. Leading flavor and fragrance company Firmenich has leveraged artificial intelligence to help produce meat-like flavors from plants. Algorithms scan a database of thousands of different ingredients and work out how to combine them in different ways based on objectives, which has resulted in the company producing a barbecued meat taste entirely from plants. Firmenich CEO Gilbert Gostein explained that the plant-based trend would be growing stronger and stronger in the future. Way to go, Firmenich, for your high-tech approach to using plants to replicate the taste people are accustomed to. May your technology help to spur further advancement in the field of vegan alternatives to animal protein as the world's people shift to the compassionate way in heaven's infinite grace.
Smart stray dog in Brazil chooses his own veterinarian for emergency treatment. To the surprise of the veterinary team in Iguatu, Brazil, a homeless black and white canine calmly walked into the pet clinic on his own to ask for help. Dr. Igor Holenda discovered that the pup had a serious cut on his neck. Dr. Holenda said, "I feel privileged to be able to help. God guided this animal to my clinic so I could take care of him." Dr. Holenda will continue treatment until he fully recovers. The canine is now with a local animal welfare organization and waiting to be adopted. How wonderful it is to witness the intelligence and sentience of this lovely dog. Our sincere appreciation, Dr. Igor Holenda, for your unconditional, attentive, and timely assistance to a precious being. May all animals be loved and protected in God's watchful gaze.
Now, time to tone the muscles of your face with a good laugh entitled, "In Order to Move On."
Someone had broken the office printer one day, but no one could figure out who had done it. After a long debate, the supervisor said,
"Look, let's make this easier for everyone to move on. We don't need to figure who was responsible. We just need someone to take the blame."
And now we have a hotline from Cánh Vạt Tím in New York, the United States.
Sư phụ vô vàn thương kính, tình minh sư và đệ tử là một thứ tình cảm rất thiêng liêng trong nhiều kiếp, không dễ gì diễn tả được. Vừa là tình thầy trò, vừa là mẫu tử tình thâm, vừa là tri kỷ tri âm của những người cùng lý tưởng trên con đường trở về nguyên thủy. Có lúc sư phụ nghiêm giọng giày phạt khi chúng con phạm lỗi lầm, có khi sư phụ phải rơi lệ vì chúng con, nhưng có khi thì dịu dàng ân cần thương yêu, khi thì vui đùa cùng chúng con như bạn bè thân thiết. Những ngày giờ ở bên sư phụ, được nghe những lời pháp thoại, những câu chuyện hài hước mà sư phụ kể, từng tiếng nói giọng cười, tiếng đàn lời ca, giọng ngâm thơ trầm ấm của sư phụ. Ôi, đó là những kỷ niệm vô cùng quý báu thiêng liêng, rất đẹp đẽ mà mãi mãi trong con không bao giờ phai nhạt. Tận đáy lòng con thương kính và biết ơn sư phụ vô cùng. Con xin khiêm cung kính dâng lên sư phụ đôi dòng chân thành trên con đường tu học của mình qua bài thơ Thầy và Con. Con kính chúc sư phụ Phật thể an khang trường thọ. Con thương sư phụ nhiều, nhiều lắm. Thầy và Con. Linh hồn vắt vèo giữa càn khôn, bỗng thấy hào quang sáng hết hồn. Con giật nảy người liền dụi mắt. Phật đến thật rồi, ai thấy không? Thầy dắt tay con vượt bến mê, cái tôi màn ngã quá gồ ghề. Thầy bảo quẳng đi quăng xuống hết, cố sang bờ giác để về quê. Cái tôi con cố dựng bao năm, giờ đây thầy bảo quẳng cái rầm. Kiến thức con xây bao bằng cấp, giờ thầy bảo đốt sao kham. Con đường to lắm, thầy bảo không, thầy dẫn đường đi hẹp chập trùng. ăn chay trì giới, thiền không ngủ. Thầy bảo tu như lội ngược dòng, cạm bẫy răng đầy lối tâm linh. Thầy mang ánh sáng đạo quang vinh, hào quang rạng rỡ con bừng tỉnh. Thầy ơi, con quẳng gánh vô minh. Con quẳng hết rồi cả cái tôi, sân si tham ái chẳng lôi thôi. Con chỉ cầu mong tìm Phật tánh, mở khai trí huệ về nhà thôi.
Cánh vạc tím từ New York, Hoa Kỳ.
Spiritual cánh vạc tím, our hearts overflow with gratitude when reading your beautiful poem, and Master sent you this loving response. Loyal cánh vạc tím, you have learned well. The narrowest path, the one which lets you take nothing but your pure loving soul, is the only one that will lead you home. I will be there waiting for you. So please continue your sincere practice while I pray that God continues to help and bless you along the way. Wishing you an accomplished America the best fortune and peace. We welcome your heartlines, stories, and all cute loving animal clips. Please send them via suprememastertv.com/heartline.
Pray for World Vegan in order to rescue our world and for lasting peace. Please join Supreme Master Ching Hai to sincerely meditate and or pray for World Vegan in order to rescue our world and for lasting peace every day at 9 p.m. Hong Kong time.
Make an alarm wherever you are, whatever you do. Please stop for some moment to pray for World Vegan with us.
9 to 10 p.m. Hong Kong time.
We sure have enjoyed spending time with you on Noteworthy News.
May your moments be graced with love, light, and laughter.
Vegan, cause molesting a weaker being is truly barbarous.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavours and protect you always, especially while on challenging duty.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/NWN.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/NWN.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visite suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/NWN.
Манай нэвтрүүлгүүд олон хэлээр гардаг. Зочлох хаяг suprememastertv.com/schedule болон suprememastertv.com/NWN.